Hello my loves, this is Mystique and I welcome you to my digital sacred space. I hope you're happy, healthy and healing wherever you're watching from. Today we are going to be looking at guidance and any messages for you regarding the next month, which is April 2026. So I'm going to begin by choosing 3 cards which will represent each group. So for group number 1, we have last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. And this is what your card looks like. If you are drawn to this card, then you are group number 1 or pile number 1. And the timestamps, as always, will be in the description. So you guys can go ahead and click on your reading if you wish to do so. For group number 2, we have this card, full moon in Libra. Find a balance. For group number 3, we have new moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Now, if you need some more time, you can pause the video here and take your time. See which card you feel called to or you feel drawn to, and that is going to be your group. And if you still have trouble picking your pile, you can join me for a prayer ritual that I do. So I'm going to start with the prayer and then I will directly begin with your readings. So I'm going to start with lighting an incense stick. Wow, the flame did not go out very quickly. Okay. Let's begin this prayer first by slowly inhaling and slowly exhaling. You are held, you are loved, and you are supported. Let's begin by deepening our breath, staying aware of it, and pulling our focus to the movement of the air within our lungs. Let's stay in the flow of life. Let's stay aligned with the magic of the universe and all its mysterious ways of things falling into place. Let's now gently begin by cleansing our energies. And I'm going to start by cleansing the space of this room, this house that I am living in. I cleanse my own energies. I cleanse my own aura so that I can remain accurate and in alignment with whatever it is that your guides wish to say. I'm now going to cleanse your energy field. I'm cleansing your aura. May any impurities, negative vibrations, thoughts sticking to you slowly dissolve. May any anxieties or worries ease, and you feel tranquil and calm. May you be able to make the correct decisions and choose the right things for you. Allow yourself to be cleansed. Now that the energy is cleansed, let's call upon your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and light beings that have good intentions for you and me, that want the best for you and me. I welcome you, light beings. Please guide me as I move through the reading, and allow me to stay accurate and give any important messages to my dear group number 1, 2, and 3. I call upon you with divine love and gratitude, and I thank you for being with us today. And before I close this prayer, my dear loves, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining me. For always supporting me, whether it's through your comments, emails, and personal reading bookings or donations. Thank you so much, my dear loves, for being a part of my journey. I am truly grateful, and I always keep all of you in my prayers, and I wish you all of the very best. And I'm sending positivity and light your way. Thank you so much. I'm now going to close this prayer, and I will see you at your group. The timestamps are in the description. Go ahead and click on whichever card feels drawn to you, and that is going to be your reading. So I'll see you soon. Hello my loves, if you chose group number 1 or you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. This is last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. So let's get into the reading directly. I'm going to start by pulling some tarot cards for you regarding what is happening, and then I will get more cards from this deck. So for group number 1, please, what is happening in April 2026 for group number 1? What are the major themes for group number 1, please? I just heard housing. Oh wow, okay. We have 10 of Swords. Wow, okay, we have 8 of Wands reversed. So we're starting off with pretty strong tarot cards, group number 1. I feel that you have gone through a lot and you are burned out. At the time you're watching this reading, you are at your limit. You are literally like this person. You know, the tarot, the numbers, they talk about a journey, right? From Ace to 3, 4 to 10, right? They talk about a journey. 10 of Pentacles representing the ultimate material abundance, 10 of Cups representing ultimate emotional fulfillment. But the 10 of Swords represent heartbreak, severe amount of heartbreak, loss, grief. This could be something that is falling away from your life. These could be people. These could be you changing your patterns, and so your old self is disintegrating and you are stepping into a new version of yourself. But as you can see, there are 10 cards going through this person. So again, you know, in this deck, this person has gone through the whole journey. And no matter what your age is, group number 1, whether you're young or old, age-wise, I feel that you are an old soul and you have gone through so much at a very early point in life, or you've gone through a lot. And you've become an adult of a sort. Like you had to grow up very quickly. 8 of Wands reversed. I feel that there is some kind of a momentum or movement or direction that is halted. You might not know where to go or what to do. This could be a period of confusion for you, which is completely normal and valid considering the global situation at the moment. You know, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of misinformation on social media as well. We have Page of Wands upright. I see that you will be looking forward to something in April. There is still some form of hope in you. We have 6 of Cups reversed. We have 5 of Wands upright. And we have 3 of Wands reversed. And underneath that we have the Devil. I'm just going to put a heart on this so it doesn't interfere with the YouTube guidelines. Okay, so the cards are definitely very clear. In April, the universe is helping you shift out of toxic patterns. Now, I feel that your soul specifically was stuck in a lot of karma. Now, this is not necessarily your own bad karma. This could be, you know, you growing up in a family and sort of when you grow up in a family that's toxic or dysfunctional, and you know, you are the person who decides, okay, I'm not going to stay the same, I'm going to change these patterns. You're basically taking that karma on yourself and transmuting all of that bad energy. Bad energy is not the word, but you're basically transforming all of that negative energy into something positive. So I feel that you are at this stage right now. You are in the middle. Like, you have gone through this 10 of Swords moment. You are in this 10 of Swords energy, and you are not completely into the cycle of where you can reap the benefits of the healing that you have done. So I feel that you are in the middle right now, which is why I feel that this could be a difficult period for you, group number 1. And I'm also seeing that we have 5 and 10. I'm getting that somebody around you could be escalating some sort of a conflict. These people or these individuals or this person, whoever you're dealing with, group number 1, whatever this card is representing, the 5 of Wands, it feels like they take joy in creating and escalating conflict, and because of that it's causing you a lot of pain, because you are not the kind of person who enjoys conflict, and you are like, why can't we just get along, why can't we just live harmoniously and peacefully, let's just get along. Like, you want collaboration, you want teamwork. But I feel that with 3 of Wands reversed and 8 of Wands reversed, your vision is halted. Like, these people are not, these people's energy is antithetical to you, it's going against you. It feels like an obstruction, it feels like resistance, and like they are wanting to stop you from doing something. Some of you are just trying to go about your day, and you're just trying to live. No wonder you got this card. We have last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. With the 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands, I feel like you don't get rest. When I tap into the energy, your soul is so tired. It feels like a wet blanket, and it's completely soaked, so it's so heavy, and you've just been carrying that on your back, for years, and you have no way to put it down. Like, you've just been carrying all of that karma on your back, because you are the child, or you are the person who's like, no, I won't let things remain the same. I need to change these patterns, I need to change what's going on. I'm also getting that some of you could have a strained relationship with your children. Again, take it as it resonates. Some of you might have children, some of you might not have children, so it's not going to apply to everyone, obviously. So take it as it resonates. But I'm specifically with the 6 of Cups. This doesn't necessarily talk about a parent-child relationship, but there's some innocence here, there's some nostalgia here, like you not feeling like you are innocent anymore, or you feeling like you had to grow up too quickly, you being the parentified child, the black sheep, or the scapegoated child. There could be some disruption in your family, but I'm getting that for most of you it's not family. For most of you it's this for some of you it could be that it's your family members or distant family relatives that are causing issues. But I heard toxic. So they are toxic. We have 5 of Wands, so these could just be individuals around you, like a toxic workplace or a toxic community, toxic group of friends that don't want to see you elevate and get better in life. There's something breaking off with the 6 of Cups. Like, there is an attachment that is breaking off or will be breaking off in April. And I feel that you were attached to this person or these people, or the situation, place, whatever it was, and there was a feeling of because there was a feeling of comfort and familiarity. But with the Devil reversed, I feel like you're realizing comfort is going to kill you. Like, you cannot stay at a place where, for example, let's say that you're in a house, right, and you are with abusive parents, but the father pays the bills. So if you're not earning money, if you're not independent enough, your survival is taken care of, right, because you're getting free food. But at the same time, it comes at a severe and high cost. It comes at a cost of your mental health and peace, and your inner safety, your inner stability, right? And I feel that there's some kind of attachment, like you will be able to see something that you did not see, and that's going to reduce this attachment, and you might choose to consciously walk away, choose to consciously distance yourself, whether it's your family or legally separate yourself maybe, or financially separate yourself, put in some financial boundaries. The universe is supporting you to do so, group number 1. Wow, we have the Magician. I manifest perfectly what I desire. This is the biggest indicator that you will be able to live the life that you want on your terms, especially if you're in a toxic situation. This card is the biggest confirmation that in April you will be able to detach, or it's going to be different for each of you. You're going to have different ways to go about it, but I'm feeling that with the Magician, you'll be okay and you'll be able to manifest. So you'll be able to come out of this 5 of Wands and 10 of Swords energy. You'll be able to manifest your way out of it. It's just that the way is going to be different for each of you. We have 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. That makes a lot of sense as well, because I did say something is going to reveal itself. You will come to know a truth, or which will give you some kind of a clarity, something that you weren't seeing before, and you'll be able to see it. So that is what I'm feeling from the 7. I'm also realizing it's just under the 6, right? And we have another 6. We have the 6 of Wands, which is literally the card of victory. And finally, we have 2 of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. Okay, so I feel that your final messages for April 2026, group number 1. You will achieve victory. You are definitely going through this period of loss, grief, pain, heartache, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands. But the universe is helping you with the Devil reversed to go ahead, to move forward. Something does seem to be stuck with the 8 of Wands reverse and 3 of Wands reverse. Like, things might not feel like they are in your control, or you might not know where to go. But, Page of Wands, push ahead. You're on the right path. You are doing the correct thing, and some attachment might reveal itself. Some truth might reveal itself about an attachment, about childhood, about your family, this community, some kind of a bond. This bond, something about this bond, and I feel like you'll be able to see just what it is and who is toxic, who is not toxic, who is for you, and you'll be able to discern which people you want to keep in your life, which people you do not wish to engage with or keep a relationship with anymore. And with the Magician, whatever it is that you want to manifest, group number 1, and you are group number 1, and this is the first. So we're going from 10 to 1, something about you being the number 1, right? And you being able to make the correct decision, you being able to trust and put things in, surrender things and not control the outcome, and trust that the universe is going to work for you, not against you. Life is going to work for you, not against you, right? And we have trust twice. We have, I trust myself to see the truth, and I trust in the outcome. And I feel that this is advice for you, group number 1, along with the advice that you need to take rest, you need to take a breather. Just shut off your phone, no doom scrolling, no alcohol, no smoking, eat something healthy, and just be with yourself if you can. Whatever feels good to you, whatever feels like rest, but the main thing is you need to feel mentally rested, because your mental health has been affected severely and drastically, as I can see with the 10 of Swords. So you definitely need a lot of mental rest. It's not just about physically traveling or doing something for yourself physically. It helps if you take a bath and you take a shower, or whatever it is your ritual is, but it won't help if your mind is not rested. Your mind and your soul needs to feel like they are rested, and I feel like you have not had that. So take the time, take this reading as an opportunity from, as a guidance from universe, that yes, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to take a breather, you're not supposed to be working all the time. You'll be successfully able to manifest whatever outcome you desire in this situation. In April, the manifesting energies are high. So yeah, and with the 6 of Wands again, with Magician and 6 of Wands, this is like a double confirmation. You know, you will be victorious and you will be able to achieve whatever it is that you want with the Magician and Six of Wands. Since the Six of Wands is the last card, I feel like you're going to come out of this victorious. You're going to come out of this completely clear. You know, you're going to emerge like a flower in full bloom. You're going to definitely get over this energy and heal this energy. You're not going to be in this energy for too long. Group number 1. So very, very positive cards for you and very positive guidance and reading for you, group number 1. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me on my email address in the description, and I will get back to you. And thank you to all of the cards. Thank you to your higher self, to your spirit guides, my higher self and my spirit guides, and yeah, for allowing me the honor to channel for group number 1. And I wish you all of the very best, group number 1. It seems like you are going through a lot. Rest assured, with the Magician and Six of Wands, you will emerge victorious. You will come out as a winner. So I'm fully in support of you, and hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one, and I hope that life brings you, and as your cards show, life is going to bring you many great things. Bye. Hello my loves, if you chose this card, this is full moon in Libra. Find a balance. This is going to be your reading. You are group number 2. So immediately I'm feeling that in April 2026 things are going to come into balance. If there is any form of injustice or inequality, or some form of an unequal give and take, whether it's your relationships, whether it's transactions, anything, energetic exchange, things are going to come into balance. Look forward to April because things are shifting in your favor. And I feel that a new path is going to open up. Spirit is showing me that a new path, this could be an easier path to do something. Maybe there's something that you want to do, but you didn't know how to go about it, or you didn't know how you would accomplish it, or what necessarily steps you should take. And I feel that in April, with this card specifically, with this road, you will find a way, or a way will be revealed to you, so that you can walk that path and achieve your desired outcome. So let's start with pulling your tarot cards and see in depth what exactly is happening. April 2026 for group number 2, please. April 2026 for group number 2. We have 9 of Cups reversed. We have 2 of Swords reversed. We have 10 of Pentacles upright. We have Tower reversed. Oh, okay. And I'm just going to put a heart, just so I don't want YouTube to restrict the video. You have Devil upright. Okay. Before I begin to explain your cards, let me pull some clarifiers for Tower reversed energy and Devil upright energy. Please, universe, could you tell me about Tower reversed and Devil upright? Okay, we have Hanged Man reversed. Can we have one more card? Okay, we have 5 of Swords reversed. There seems to be some form of a conflict around you. I don't know where you're watching this from, group number 2, but I'm just getting this energy of war, this energy of severe conflict going around you. I don't think that you started this conflict. I don't think that you even, intended to be in this. Okay, we have 6 of Wands in the back of the deck. You even intended to be in this. I don't think you wanted to be in this situation, but you somehow got pulled into it. Okay, I just heard geopolitical. Geopolitical. I don't know where you're watching from, group number 2, but there's some kind of a foundation that is crumbling, and the universe wants to tell you that there is a human pattern which has been toxic, which needs to change. And humanity has refused to change. Humanity has refused to take the necessary steps in order to do the work. Now, I'm not talking about financial success or things like, again, we will come to these cards, right? But I'm talking about these cards specifically. I'm not talking about progress in terms of material way, or I'm talking about progress in a, what have human beings done to ensure that the earth is a safe place for all, for kids, for example. What have we done to ensure that the environment is safe? What have we done to ensure that, are we taking steps and precautions to protect the environment, or are we dumping waste and industrial biochemical waste into the ocean and harming the earth and environment? So it's kind of like that energy. It's the earth, it's some kind of a bond, and the bond has been toxic, right? Where one party does not care about the other. That's what it feels like. Now, it could be different. It could be, you as an individual and earth in relationship with earth, or you as an individual literally in a relationship with your parents, community, workplace, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner. So take it as it resonates, because with the Tower energy, I feel that there is the deep foundation of human relationships which has been toxic, which has been a battleground, because it's a zero-sum game. People are interested in their own best interest or in their own self-interest, and they are not willing to care about the other. You could have been on the receiving end of this, or you could have been the one who initiated this, but I don't feel that you initiated this. You could have been on the receiving end of this. And with the Hanged Man, wait, the Hanged Man is not reversed. Why did I say it was reversed? With the Hanged Man upright, you're being called by the universe to surrender things to the universe. Don't worry too much about what is going to happen. I know, it's counterintuitive, especially if you are in a place where your safety is being threatened. But there are factors that, are working behind the universe to make human beings feel uncertain and confused, And so the universe is sort of asking you to be level-headed. Major shifts are happening with Tower and Devil. Major shifts. But these shifts are happening in favor of humanity. It's going to feel like it's happening against, but it's not like that. And you, specifically group number 2, are being called to surrender control with a hangman and allow the universe to sort of like flow you, if that's, no, that's not the word. I just heard flow you. Like, allow the universe to sort of carry you into the next phase, or into the next chapter, which is going to come after this Tower period. I feel that this Tower card and Devil coming out together are specifically talking about what I'm feeling from the energy, are specifically speaking about the root dysfunction in human relationships. It's not that people lack empathy or compassion. It's when somebody has empathy, but they choose not to act in the best interest of other people. You know, if they choose not to maintain an equal relationship, one person could be too giving and the other person is just like not invested, and that creates an imbalance. And so some imbalance is being corrected. Yeah, I'm hearing the word imbalance is flashing before my eyes. A huge imbalance and injustice is being corrected with the Tower. And with the Tower reverse specifically, I feel that you're fighting this maybe because it doesn't feel good, or maybe you're not trusting how it is happening or what is happening because you might not understand, you're confused. Don't worry, this is the universe is doing. Surrender control at this time. You will be guided by the universe to take your next steps. Now, we have 9 of Cups reversed, we have 2 of Swords reversed, and we have 10 of Pentacles upright. We have 6 of Wands, which is the guaranteed card for victory. Oh wow, okay, we have Empress just behind that. That is wonderful. So for those of you that are women watching this, you are being asked to step into your feminine energy to manifest. You're being asked to remain grounded, neutral, boundaried, abundant, and trust in your own internal self right now, because the world is a very confused place. Trust in your own self right now. Trust that you will make it through. Trust that you know, the Empress, she does not beg. She's like the Queen of Queens, you know, she is the Empress. So, you know, she does not chase, does not beg, does not wait. She doesn't need to do all of that because she is the source of abundance. She is the source of life. That is why, you know, fertility and all of these, childbirth, for example, are represented by Empress. So because she is the source of life. So if you are the source of life, group number 2, which you are, you're a beautiful soul. It doesn't matter your gender, but especially if you're a female, you're literally the source of life, group number 2. If you are the source of life, why would you beg? You know, why would you wait for somebody to hand you something, whether it's peace, love, abundance, could be anything, you know. Why wait? The universe will give it to you. You're waiting for humans to give it to you, but the universe will give you the correct outcome. The universe will balance things out and correct whatever imbalance was there. Okay, and we have 10 of Pentacles and Empress. The fact that these 2 cards come out with the 6 of Wands, this is a huge confirmation. You're going to be blessed with material abundance in April. You're going to feel very stable, and like if you're a man, you're going to feel like you can provide very easily, and it's not going to be difficult for you because you've stabilized yourself to this point. And if you are a woman, again, it's a similar energy. It's again not focusing too much about gender, but it came through, so you know, talking about that for women also and for other people also, it's the same. It's a similar message where you're going to feel held and materially abundant. There's not going to be a lack of material abundance or a lack of money in April, from what I can see in the cards. With the 9 of Cups reversed and 2 of Swords reversed, there could be a pending decision, but you will be taking that decision because, you know, when 2 of Swords is upright, we have like the person being confused between 2 directions and not being able to make a decision. But we have 2 of Swords reversed, so I feel that you will be able to make some form of a decision that you need. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Can we get a clarifier for 9 of Cups reversed, please? 9 of Cups reversed, please. Whoa, we have the Hermit. You could feel emotionally dissatisfied or not very happy emotionally next month, and that is happening because maybe you're introspecting too much or you're not introspecting enough. Like either you're doing too much inner work or you're not doing enough inner work, which is why your mind or your emotional center feels a bit muddled to me when I tap in the energy. And you're being asked to stay clear. Can we have some more cards for group number 2, please? Okay, you're getting a lot of cards. Oh wow, we have Six of Wands again. Group number 2. I don't know what it is you're doing, but this is a victory twice. And these are two separate decks, and you saw me shuffle the deck. Double, this is like triple confirmation. 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands twice. Empress, your cards are amazing, group number 2. There could be some like a little bit of emotional dissatisfaction, but the cards are just so beautiful, group number. Yeah, I mean, we have Tower and Devil, of course, but we also have cards like Empress and Six of Wands sort of balancing that energy out. We have King of Cups, we have Death. Wow, intense cards for you, intense. We have Judgment, again confirming the message regarding the balance. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Hanged Man. Again, I can see this situation another way. Okay, you're being called to embrace this chapter, to embrace this crumbling, because the crumbling, whatever is falling apart, it's a good thing that it's falling away. I know it doesn't feel like that right now. You know, it's like, it's almost like when you are attached to a person who you know is toxic, but you love them deeply, you know, and maybe at one time there was love from their side as well, and so it becomes difficult to separate. And you know you're supposed to, because the relationship has become sour, bitter, and toxic, but we're not able to do so just like that, you know. And so it's that kind of a feeling. It's like the universe telling you, let it go. You're supposed to just come out. It's time for you to be a butterfly. So it's time for you to leave the cocoon. And leaving the cocoon can be a daunting, you know, unsafe feeling kind of an experience, but the butterfly will be free after it leaves the cocoon, right? So it's that energy of, you don't know how good it's going to get. You don't know how amazing your life is going to get, not just for the next month, but for, you know, even after. You don't know how amazing things are going to shift for you, how the synchronicities will fall in your lap. And you don't know that because you haven't left the cocoon yet. So there is this energy of, it's time to leave the cocoon. Like, you have metamorphosized, you know, you have become a butterfly. You're not a caterpillar anymore, and you're not a seed anymore. It's time for you to grow and bloom into the flower. Let go of any fears or shame or guilt, or you know, work through them. Do your inner work, let them go, and embrace the new you. I also feel that you are someone that has a lot of high emotional intelligence. And again, we have two pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of pentacles. So I feel that this new chapter or this month is going to bring in a lot of abundance, and the cards are repeatedly just reinforcing that message for you, group number 2. So even though we have intense cards like Death, Tower, Devil, we've got cards like Empress, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands twice, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you will have everything you need. You will have more than what you need, group number 2. Embrace this change, embrace this falling apart, you know, falling apart of things, because things are meant to fall apart so that better things can fall into place, whether it's, you know, on a global or a national level, or even on an individual, personal, internal level, right? Things are, you know, you will be held and you will be protected. That's a huge message also coming through for you, group number 2. You will be held, you will be protected. So that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 2. That is for April. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me on my email address, which is in the description. And thank you so much for joining me, and thank you to all of the cards, to your spirit guides, to your higher self, and my higher self and my spirit guides for allowing me the honor to channel for group number 2. I hope that I see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Hello my loves, if you chose this card, you are group number 3. You chose New Moon in Aquarius, open to change. And this is going to be your April 2026 reading. So let's jump into it. The very first thing that I'm seeing are waves. waves of change, I just heard. So I feel like there could be a lot going on in your life at the moment, group number 3, and you're doing your best to navigate those changes. You're going through ups and downs and ups and downs. And it's like if one area of life is working out beautifully, the other area is just, you know, not doing great. It's kind of like Ariana. It's reminding me of Ariana's speech at one of the award shows where she says that career-wise she's doing great and she has all of these, millions of followers and her albums selling out stadiums, platinum. But her personal life was just not great, and she had, broken up with the people in her life, important partners, romantic partners. And I feel that that is what is going on. Like there's a lot of change happening at this time. So universe wants to say, worry not, that's how it's supposed to be. Don't worry, that is how it's supposed to be. I'm going to get more cards for you to see what this is specifically speaking about. So let's begin with the tarot. I'm also hearing sakura, which is cherry blossoms in Japanese, and these are cherry blossoms, right? So the change is happening. Okay, I'm seeing winter trees. Okay, you might be coming out of a winter phase of your life, group number 3. Like you might be coming out of a dark night of the soul. You are not yet completely stepped into the positive, like the, let's say, the wheel upright or the sun upright kind of energy. You haven't yet stepped into it. You're kind of like just stepping out of that. I went through something traumatic, I went through something really heavy, I had to heal, and I've come out of it, and I'm just, it's kind of like the winter flowers more giving space to summer, so it feels like warmth is coming into your life, but you are stepping out of the cold now. Maybe this is literal, maybe this is energetic, maybe this is metaphorical, so take it as it resonates. So group number 3, please, what's going on? I just heard favorite. So the very first card you have is the 8 of Cups. And let's look at the rest of the cards. We have Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have 5 of Wands reversed. We have 10 of Pentacles upright. We have 3 of Cups upright. We have the Chariot again upright. The cards are telling a very clear story, group number 3. You're being called by the universe to walk away from something, and I did say that you seem like a group that has gone through the dark night of the soul, and you've just stepped out of the darkness, right? And the universe is like, walk forward, with the Chariot as well. And the 8 of Cups, you see them, these cards are about movement, not necessarily the 8 of Cups, which talks more about walking away. The Chariot specifically talks about movement, being able to steer your life in the direction that you want, right? So this is a huge indicator, this is a huge sign from the universe that you're being called to walk away completely from any, I just heard fragmented, any fragmented pieces, or any fragments of any remnants of this negative energy or this negative cycle that you're in, because you're meant to you're meant to move ahead. You're not meant to stay stuck. Once you walk away, the cards are all positive, you see. So it's like you've taken all of the necessary steps, you've done the inner work, or you're in the process of doing that inner work, right? And you will be, as soon as you sort of mentally detach or emotionally detach, and this, whatever this situation was, whatever this Five of Wands situation was, whatever this Dark Night of the Soul was about, the moment you detach to the point where it's like, okay, I don't want vengeance, I don't want revenge, because I'm focused on myself. I don't need them to ask for forgiveness, because I have healed and I have moved on. So I don't need this person to give me anything anymore. I don't need these people to do anything for me anymore. It's kind of like taking your emotional power back from the situation, from this draining situation, people, whatever this was with the Five of Wands, and whatever the Dark Night of the Soul energy was. And so it's almost like you're being called by the universe to step into your complete power, take your power back from situation, places, things, people that are draining you, and walk away. So imagine that you are pulling your energy back to yourself and you're walking away. And I feel that with the Dark Night of the Soul, and with the heavy energy that was surrounding you, or that is surrounding you, the Five of Wands as well, there could have been some kind of a conflict, like a family conflict. I don't know, maybe I'm hearing inheritance, so maybe some issues with inheritance, taxes, maybe I just heard fraud. So take it as it resonates. It's not going to apply for everyone, and you are doing your best to navigate it. But whatever this situation was, whether it was some kind of a financial thing, or emotional familial thing, or psychological thing, or like a romantic partnership, whatever this was, when this fell away, or when you found out there's something wrong with this, something about this feels off, feels shady, your stability, your security, the way you have a strong sense of self, that was sort of shaken, like your core belief, you were shaken to the core, and you didn't feel stable with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like that this Dark Night of the Soul period, this pain, this conflict, whatever this was, had the biggest impact on your inner stability. You feeling like the ground is sort of just gone beneath you. You feeling like, oh, what's the point of earning money or keeping it in banks, because banks are unsafe, or you feeling like, okay, if I try to get jobs, what if jobs don't exist because of AI? It's kind of like all of these things. And so you're feeling like there is a lack of stability, and you're being asked to centralize your nervous system, and you're being asked to calm your nervous system, to take steps to that help your nervous system specifically, because that will enable you to go through this situation but with more peace and smoother. It doesn't have to feel so scary, it doesn't have to feel so like you're being uprooted and it's like a sudden kind of a change and boom. It doesn't have to feel like that. So one of the yogic practices you can do, again, this is optional. If you don't want to, don't. But if you want to, just try it, see if it works for you. You're supposed to do it for 21 days, and it's called Yoga Namaskar, which is, part of the Indian yogic practices. And you can search it on YouTube. I'll try to link it in the description with your timestamp, and you can do, just follow the instructions. Because why I say this, because the Yoga Namaskar, there's a lot of yogic positions and all of that, but Yoga Namaskar was specifically, it keeps the nervous system in stable, it balances out and it stabilizes the nervous system specifically. So yeah, that is what is coming to me. And with the Chariot, Three of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles, again, I feel like you are the group. I don't know if you watched group number 2, maybe you felt drawn to group number 2, maybe you didn't. if you didn't, this is your only pile, this is your only reading, but there's going to be a lot of emotional abundance, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy and collaboration with the Three of Cups in April. Something is going to pick up energy and you're going to enjoy sort of going ahead with life, you know. And even though things are unstable at the moment, you know, what with the files and all of that coming out and the military situation, I don't see you feeling unstable in April. Like, I see you stepping into this Chariot, Three of Cups. Like, I have support, you know, I am held. You feeling like you have resources, you have abundance to make a change, whether it's a change in your own life or change like on a platform, whatever it is that there's this desire for you to want to do something, whether it's for yourself or others. And I feel that that desire is like the universe is helping you like make it come true. The universe wants to give it to you. The universe wants this energy to flow to you, and Chariot again is the confirmation of that, that things, that the universe is working in a way that it's working out for you specifically, you know. And we have Three of Cups. I feel like there's a message here. Give me a moment. You're going to feel like dancing. You're going to feel like on top of the world, you know. I feel like April could be one of the most positive months of the year for you, so enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. You're going to feel held, supported, like friends are going to come in. Don't hesitate to ask for help, because the universe is sending in that. And again, with the Ten of Pentacles, that card speaks for itself. You're going to feel stable, you're going to feel secure. If you lost any finances or something happened with your financial situation, it's going to stabilize and work out in your favor. Okay, so we have Magician. Whoa. We have Death. Yeah, very similar cards to group number 2. We have a Hermit. And we have Chariot. Oh my god. Guys, this happened in group number 2 as well, where they got 6 of Wands, and you chose different decks and I shuffled, and the same card, I mean the probability, like I shuffled the cards and you're getting the same card from 2 different tarot decks. You're getting Chariot. Things are going to pick up. Group number 3. I say this with the utmost confidence and confirmation. The cards are so clear. And again, the things are going to work out for you. Group number 3. Things are going to stabilize for you. Whatever it is that was stuck in your life, if there was anything at all that was stuck, that obstacle is going to get cleared in April. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but the energies are very much in your favor. You know, the energies are very much like this is going to work out for group number 3. Like, there's no way it would not work out for group number 3, you know. And I also see you moving forward with a lot of confidence. I see you stepping forward. I see you taking the reins of life in your hands and being like, okay, I can do this, you know, and moving forward. And you see how the Hermit here says, I follow my own path. And the Chariot here says, I go forward with confidence. So you're following your own path, and on the same path, you're going forward with confidence. That's beautiful. And with the Magician, your cards are beautiful, group number. We have Death, yes. But I feel like this is the death of old something, like the old version of you, maybe like old cycles, maybe the old patterns that kept you stuck in toxic dynamics or dysfunctional patterns. And so let's say that, you know, let's say, for example, the example that I'm getting is someone struggling with alcohol addiction. Again, not saying that this is going to be, you know, applicable for each and every one. I'm just getting this as an example. And, you know, you were trying to get rid of the alcohol addiction, but it was difficult to do so. But the moment you heal the trauma that made you want to drink in the first place, because drinking was never the problem, right? It was whatever, you know, it was whatever that you did not want to face through the drinking. And once you started addressing that, once you started seeing that, there was no need to drink anymore, so the compulsion to drink goes away. It's not that you have to fix the drinking, you have to heal the trauma that causes you to escape into alcohol, right? And so I feel that it's like that. I'm so sorry. The death is talking about the death, like the death of the pattern, like the death of the thing that was making you drink in the first place. And because you heal it, it sort of dies because you've healed it. So there's no negative energy anymore, so like you're moving from the negative energy turns into positive. You are the one transforming it. You are the magician. You're taking death and turning it into life. There's some huge energy here going on with you, group number 3. I don't know who you are, but this is some huge energy going on with you. We have chariot twice. I cannot make this up. You saw me shuffle the deck. I pulled the cards in front of you. So yeah, definitely huge energies working, and huge energies working in your favor. And we have death, but we also have life. We have resurrection. We have you moving forward. We have things working out for you. We have collaboration, support being given to you, and material abundance coming in for you. So these are very positive signs for you, group number 3. And yeah, I feel like with the 5 of Wands, maybe some people tried to pull you into some kind of a conflict, and you're like, no, I'm out. And the Chariot twice, you're going to be completely out of it. So I don't know what kind of conflict this was, whether it was on like a personal level, psychological, mental, romantic, whatever it was, you're going to be able to move forward. Could have been legal as well. You're going to move forward, group number 3. You're going to win. You're going to excel and move ahead with the Chariot. So that's what I'm getting for you, group number 3. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and if you wish to book a personal reading with me, I am available for readings during this month, and you can reach out to me on my email address, which is in the description. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much to all of the wonderful cards, and to your higher self, your spirit guides, to my higher self and spirit guides for allowing me the honor to channel for group number 3. I will see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one.